So guys, I want you to carefully listen to Bola Tinubu and hear what he has to say.
I, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, want to appeal as a committed Democrat and a leader of all Democrats, regardless of political party, to our conscience and our commitment to democracy today on the forthcoming election in Edo State. I want to appeal to you to reject Godwin Obaseki in this coming election. I have suffered with many others to bring about this democratic regime that today we are enjoying in the country. Then, Godwin Obaseki didn't participate in any aspect of the struggle to enshrine democracy in the country. Therefore, he could not understand the value and the pains that was associated with this democratic struggle. He was elected a governor by you people of Great Edo State because he presented himself to you then as a Democrat, and he was sworn in after winning the election. No one prevented him from being sworn in. Thereafter, members of State Assembly who got elected along with him, specifically 24 of them. Out of these 24, he prevented 14 of them from being sworn in. He demonstrated the act of dictatorship, lack of respect for rule of law, lack of respect for you, the people who voted for those legislators prevented from being sworn in. Today, he now comes around as a Democrat, wanting you to vote for him. Please, I appeal to you, reject him. Several institutions and leaders of our country appeal to him to respect constitutional democracy. But he rejected all entry. He rejected the appeal from National Assembly when Attorney General of the Federal Republic of Nigeria enumerated the path of honor and the constitution of the country. Rather than obey and respect the law, he vandalized the State House of Assembly in Edo by removing the roofs, pouring gravels and rocks on the entrance of the House of Assembly, only to prevent these 14 members from being sworn in. Now he's asking for your votes. He's asking for our votes, our people, their people. Is this a Democrat? No, it's not. He does not deserve any democratic ballot paper. Don't vote for him. I appeal to all of you. While maintaining peace and non-violence on the day of the election, like he rejected the 14 members, you should reject him at the polls. Thank you very much.
Honestly, I think this Edo election is very, very special to Bola Tinubu, I have never seen him sitting down making a video for a candidate. If you have seen, I'm just speaking for myself, I have never seen him do that. All I've been seeing about him, he goes to the states, he campaigns for the candidates of their party, which he has been doing. I think he came to Edo State to campaign for Ezeyamo. He has been speaking on several platforms. And again, recently he went to Edo State to campaign. He went PDP, APC flagged off their campaign in Ondo State. He was there, and he went around, with the governor of that state, the incumbent governor. But for him to sit down to make a video concerning Obaseki, that tells you that there's something special about Edo State. And Edo people have been telling him, I don't know be Lagos, I don't know be Lagos. And I did a video concerning this thing, sometime, and just like I said, he has every right to campaign for anybody. But him sitting down, this video has been going viral, and of course, this man has responded, has replied him. The governor of governor of Edo State, Obaseki himself, has replied him through his through Osage Krusu. So for him to sit down and be making this video because of a Obaseki, that is to tell you that Obaseki has really done something great, because everybody thought that Obaseki, was going to chicken out just like Ambode did, but unfortunately, they never knew that this guy could go this far. They never knew that Obaseki could go this far. Even a lot of people, not even them, a lot of people just felt that, oh, that would be the end. After he was screened out from the party, everybody thought that was the end, that he would not have that liver to even say he wanted to cross to the other party. And they've been calling him, they said, oh, he's a technocrat. That was what they have been saying, that he's not a politician. But as soon as he defected to PDP, they began to say, oh, they changed the name again. They said he's an MOU governor, this and that is not a grassroots, a politician, this and that. But it took everybody by surprise. Honestly, nobody believed that with that shortest time, they had that small window. PDP in that state, they were just watching and looking. There was no serious business going on in the PDP. They were watching everything as if they knew. Aside since APC came on board, a lot of things have been working in favor of PDP. You will see what happened in Zamfara, what happened in Rivers State, what happened in Bayelsa, and some other states like that. PDP will just sit down and they will just have the whole thing. Oshomole, with all the things that he did while he was the APC national chairman, they blamed him for everything, that he made this party to lose most of the state. PDP will just sit down and just be watching the dance of APC, and before you know it, APC will just fall into their hands. As soon as they screened Obaseki out, PDP just took over and just, they grabbed him. They were just waiting for that opportunity. And if at all, even if they are not going to win in this election, peradventure they will not win. But with these few months, they've been able to come on limelight to say, yes, we are still there. And of course, it was not even easy. And you don't expect them to just agree like that. A lot of inches here and there. Some were saying, oh, those who have been there before, they will not allow him this and this and this and that. I'm sure they were just playing to the gallery. So it won't look as if, oh, they are so cheap. And they just fell in. And that's it. So people never thought that Obaseki could really go that far. Because for this man, Tinubu to sit down and be making video for Obaseki, a man that they said he doesn't know anything about politics, because now, as soon as he defected, and that was it, and they knew quite alright that this guy is up to something. Oshomole was telling us then that Obaseki was just behind, the scene. He was watching everything. How can you say a man who has been in the office for 8 years, working with politicians, mingling with them, seeing all they were doing, and you think that he never learned anything? For the fact that he was not too forward coming to the press, according to what Oshomole told us, that he never spoken to the press. Nobody knew him. Maybe the Edo people might really know him, but when it comes to knowing him fully well, knowing him across the country, nobody knew him. But he was understudying them, and that was what they didn't know. They were calling him technocrat, but now they have changed his name to MOU governor. So it is really a serious thing for Tinubu to sit down and make video for this man. That means something is really wrong somewhere. This man has really touched them where they never expected. But just like we said, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, he has the right to campaign for his party candidates, and that is exactly what he's doing. And it now depends on the people of Edo State, whether they are going to listen to him or not. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning all that he has said. Leave the comment below and let us have your thoughts. Thank you.